put a header into our ABCs. Now I said, now I know my ABCs. I did this in Photoshop, and I did it in two different ways just to show you differently. What the size I went for was, I went for it being basically 1,000 wide by 100 height. That's the height we've currently get. The resolution is always 72. That's the resolution of the internet. You have two ways you can save it. Now, what I just noticed, I should probably make this a little smaller, but I've saved it in two ways. I've saved it as a JPEG with a full background and a PNG without a background. And I'm going to show you the difference of what happens. So what I did was I put them in my CSS as background. And so in my CSS, let's find my CSS, which is here somewhere. And there it is. I put it in as follows. I put it in with a background image, and you'll have all of this in your text, background image. And then these two texts, let's just take this out for the moment. I'll show you how this is going to work. And it now has a background color. All right. So now when I go, let me reload it. You'll notice that it's not centered, and it only centers when I put it bigger like this. If I put these in with, come on, where are you? I know you're here. Back in here. So that's the background image. And again, I'll give you the text larger. And what happens with this background image? This attaches it to the fixed to the center. And we can actually get rid of the background, this color, because we really don't want that color. All right, so now we've got this set up this way. All right, so we've got this. We're going to save it. Let's reload it. Looks pretty good. Now when I do this, it's going to go across, oops, like so. It's still going to have size problems, but not as bad. Now what happens if we use a, with the PNG? PNG is interesting because it allows you to make it see-through. So let's change this to image. I saved it as header 1 as a PNG. And hopefully if the gods are kind, we should be able to reload it. Nope, didn't like that at all. What happened? I think I did the PNG without a background. Yeah, actually I did. So can you see that? It now is the same color as the background. So if I change the background on the whole thing to, it's just for the fun of it, go to here and we'll change the container to the wrapper to from white to pink. We'll see it does this. All right. So this is, ooh, must have done that earlier. Anyways, so this is what you're really going for. Is you're going for something that looks good. So now what you want to do is you want to get all of your, you want to get your header and you want to put your sidebar in all of your pieces. All right, so that's going to be your homework, is to getting everything done and together and looking good.